So, cursing. As viewers of Game Night may notice, I have no issue dropping a bomb here or there. Which may have you questioning, wouldn't I potentially get more views if I censored myself? True, but then that gets into my whole philosophy of cursing. Almost as if I brought up the topic myself to do just that. I used to have issues with the subject. I used to see cursing as a way that people with limited vocabularies would express themselves. And that is, as a lover of words, something I did not suffer from. But over the years, my opinion slowly began to change. One of the major turning points came with Penn and Teller's fantastic little show on Showtime. Though I didn't always agree with them, they managed to tackle topics with particularly entertaining results. And if you've not seen it, I highly recommend you go and check it out. One such topic they broached was cursing. It managed to plant seeds in my head that later would grow into my outlook on the subject. Now, don't get me wrong. My usage of curse words is not from a lack of understanding that people find them offensive. I know very well that they are. And to touch on a topic for a later time, that's part of the reason they're necessary. You should be offended on a daily basis. You shouldn't plug your ears or worse, try to silence something you find offensive. You should seek it out. Because that feeling of offense is not a klaxon for you to force another to adapt to you, but rather a sign you need to look within yourself, to understand yourself a little bit better, question the why of the thing, and possibly grow as a person. Offense is one of the ways we can seek clarity of our own thoughts and opinions. Cursing is a small corner of that, finding out just why you find those words to be so cursed. But at the same time, I don't find them the height of comedy genius either. And that kind of brings me to my main point. They're just words. Haven't we long since dismissed the notion of magical incantations that can thrust bad events upon a person? This is an age of science and reason. Debatably. And yet, for some reason, we cling to this notion of cursed words. A powerful alignment of symbols that somehow shapes the world from their mere utterance. Why are these words given such power? There's nothing particularly spectacular about them. Why is it that these particular sets of letters arranged in such a way hold so much power? There is nothing harmful in them other than the context we infuse them with. Like any word. And in fact, this infusion of negativity does the exact opposite. People don't shun them. They elevate them to a place of reverence. These are words that hold tremendous sway and power simply because we say they do. I'm about to say a horrible word. Gay. Now, why is this a negative word? It meant to be happy once upon a time. So, when did this become a bad word? When it began referring to homosexuality. So then the intent behind calling it a horrible word is clear. Or is it? One person says gay and means it's something bad. Another person says something is gay and simply means homosexual. And then there's the time traveler from the past calling everything happy. It's the context the word is used in that forges it into a negative, neutral, or positive word. As with all language, you can forge the harshest of words into a form of affection. I can't believe you. You're awful. You're just terrible. Get out of here. So too can you twist words of goodwill into weapons that cut deep. Oh yeah, that's just great. Never seen that one before. I'd love that. Please. Tone and context are far more important than shunning some arbitrary set of words. But that's why I don't censor them, or see them as humor itself. They are just another set of tools used to convey a thought, idea, or opinion. I can express frustration, anger, sadness, pain, joy, and relief through one short, naughty exclamation. Or I can write a whole diatribe on a little set of words without ever once resorting to their use. They are simply words. Nothing more. Until the next video. There's a far worse perpetrator of this. The repro sellers. If you find somebody selling a repro hack and calling it rare, this is not someone you should do business with. Because these are not rare. These are manufactured whenever you need them. There are quite a few reputable repro sellers who will slap any ROM you wish on a card. YouTube just wasn't a thing I spent a lot of time indulging in. But over time it became apparent that people were also using it as a creative outlet. Well, television grows increasingly stale. This little website became the Wild West for video content. Not just posting their own personal bullshit like Facebook, but actually producing professional-looking content for